And that's Daisuke Takahashi of Japan in first place after the short program, but by just a tenth of a point. So it was a virtual tie, and Evan Lysacek, of course, laid down a huge, huge free skate program, and Takahashi's challenge now will be to match that.
Well, he's a great skater, but I got to wonder, you know, he took last year off with an injury, and this is a lot to ask to come right back and win the Grand Prix final, so I'm sure he's got a lot on his mind. This is huge. Very complete skater, artistically and technically. And he's one of the skaters that does the quad. His opening jump right here. Good speed going in. Quadruple toe, and toe loop, and he came down to a little short of rotation and had no chance of saving that landing. Now he's going into the next most difficult jump, triple axel, and that's a lot to ask after a fall. So difficult to get up after a fall and do the next jump. Triple axel, nicely done, and a double toe loop. We've seen the other competitors struggle with a second triple axel, and that's what he's got coming up right now. A lot of pops tonight. Triples become singles. A double, almost a double. That was another pop, but that a big mistake. He'll get credit for a single, and all kinds of points will be taken off. That spin didn't happen either. It seems like he's distracted or...
He had this phenomenal short program, but this season he has seemed to struggle with stamina and conditioning. Could that be part of it?
Coming off an injury like that and taking a whole season off, yeah, it's a lot to ask to come right back like nothing ever happened. But he's so good. I mean, he's got every quality to his skating. Again, the way he's opened his program is somewhat disastrous. The rest of the program becomes very important. Triple Lutz. Oh, another mistake there on the combination. Seems a little tentative. Now, as important as this competition is, it must be said that there are a lot of skaters that aren't here. Three-time world champion, Olympic gold medalist Evgeny Plashenko, not here. Stefan Lambiela, two-time world champion, not here. And Brian Joubert, world champion, not here. Whoop, another mistake going into that triple Lutz. And that makes the men's event extremely deep and very unpredictable going into Vancouver.
And not to mention Patrick Chan, who's also not here.
It spins, the choice and how he's doing these spins is confusing me because they're not what is expected or asked in this system of judging. They're very specific on position and how you enter the spins, and it seems like he's kind of making it up as he goes along. again, the spin choices and the way, the quality of them, I don't know what the judges are going to do with this. It'll be interesting, but not a great effort by Daisuke. He's so much better than the performance you just saw. He made a lot of mistakes in the jumps, a lot of mistakes in the spins. It was just a really sloppy, uncharacteristic performance for him, and I know he's got to be really disappointed.
Well, it really is too bad after such a spectacular short program, but the question now, is there enough time for him to get his competition legs back?
I think so. You know, the way he competed earlier in the year was fine, great, strong, and he's got great qualities, but it's the Oda factor that's really going to affect his performance, his training, his strategy. But this, coming in with a lead like this and turning a long program like that is very, very shocking. The quad right here, you can see it comes down short of rotation, and there's just no way. Skates don't like to go sideways. They really don't. They like to go forward and backward. Again, coming out early on that triple axel, a lot of mistakes, and then that weird into triple lutz where he caught his heel. He was still able to pull it off, which is awesome. But again, very uncharacteristic. He knows. But, you know, again, you want to get every point you can out of these programs, and everything means something. And the spinning especially is going to cost him. The jumps, you know, that was very obvious. But the subtleties in the spins and the choices of spins, that'll cost him a great deal.
Evan Lysacek looking very calm backstage. This should not even be close. Daisuke waiting for marks that he probably would rather not see. 134.65. That is 25 points lower than Evan Lysacek's free skate. Wow.
He didn't get credit for 2 of his spins. That's huge. That's
Takahashi
huge.
drops all the way from first down to 5th place. He looks like he's in a bit of shock.
The competition for men's free skate